So usually we wake them up at 6 a.m. for devotion. We drag them to church 2 or 3 times every week, depending on where you worship. We buy Bible story books, and somehow they still cannot tell right from wrong at 13. So what is missing? I want to show you 5 ways that Nigerian parents are trying, and the only one that actually works. Now, all of them have something to contribute, and maybe a mixture of all of them will help you out. So you have number 1 here, devotionals. You have church activities. You have Christian content. This is structured curriculum, and then life coaching and training. So for the devotionals, as always, we have morning devotions. We read the Bible, and it's prayer time. It sounds good, but there's a bit of a problem. If you do this right here, what you're going to teach is routine. If you do it right, there's a second component that's supposed to come here, which is the training on reasoning. This is where a lot of families are missing it. So we just teach routine. Move. The child learns what exactly it is that we are reading today. But after the devotion, how do I think when I'm alone, when I'm in school, when I'm among my peers, so that when pressure comes, what usually happens is that the teenager is frozen, even though they have some level of mental awareness because they have participated in morning devotion. The second part is church activities. Okay, so Sunday school, teen church, youth camps, great environment. It's important for exposure, but building exposure alone is not complete without ownership. So church activities build exposure, but it doesn't build ownership. It doesn't build ownership. They behave well in church. They know how to behave around leaders, church environment, but outside, they don't know how to stand, because what you have here is borrowed conviction. You know what happens when you get into a spiritual environment? You are most likely going to behave well. You are most likely, that's what some people call a revival, erroneously, even though that's not what it is. But as powerful as it is, it doesn't create ownership. We'll get to number 3, Christian content. Here is where you have your books. And in today's world, you have a lot of Bible apps. My favorite is, YouVersion. So you have all of that, Bible apps, Christian books, YouTube sermons, and what have you. Content creates awareness. It does not create transformation. So there's a lot of, have you noticed that there are a lot of messages flying around on the internet? Yeah, there is more confusion. You have a lot of awareness, but you cannot build transformation only on Christian content. You know about David and Goliath, you know about Daniel in Babylon, you know all of those stories, but what do you do when your friends are watching you do something wrong? Information and identity are 2 different things. And let's get to number 4, structured curriculum. Powerful. So you want to do something like homeschool Bible programs, faith-based courses. Now, this is getting a lot better. You're building understanding, but still, it often lacks real-life application. So your child can pass a test on Joseph, but still lie when they come under pressure. Why? Because knowing is not the same as becoming. Knowing is not the same as becoming. Then we get here. If all of these do not fully work, what actually works? The truth is, none of them can work independently by themselves. But let's get to life coaching and training. This is oftentimes the missing piece in a conversation, because here is where you begin to build transformation, because it combines teachings, it combines discussions, real life scenarios. The most important component of this part is accountability. Accountability. So your teenager, they are thinking, they are speaking, they are practicing, they are deciding. They don't just learn about the character. I have a book, 2 books actually, on teenage Bible characters, but they're not just learning about the character, they are learning how to, for instance, stand like Daniel when they are on their own. Okay, that is the missing component, the part of accountability. You can attend church from now till as long as you like. If you don't go and submit yourself under structured mentorship, you're not going to grow. Take it from me. So godly children are not raised based on information alone. They are raised by formation. They are raised by formation. If your child knows Bible stories but still struggles to make the right decision, they don't need more content. They don't need more activity. They need more training. They need exactly the thing that is going to cause them to move from awareness into practice and holding them accountable. That's how growth happens. Not just teaching your child what to believe, but training them how to think, how to make decisions when they are not in that immediate environment.